Hello and welcome to AdaPulse, the Catalyst Funding News channel that's keeping you up to date with everything Cardano. And today we are discussing crypto loans simplified by Yamfore. And this is an article by technical writer LiberLion, who's been with us for a very long time. And as usual, I'm doing a summed down version of the article. But also, obviously, I'm going to discuss where we are now. But also, I'm going to go into how Yamfore works, its tokenomics, the Treasury, and the governance. And if you want to find out more about the team and other stuff like that, you can look at the main article online. But anyway, so do remember to click the like button, hit subscribe, and hit that bell button to get the notifications so you can get notified as soon as we've got content available. And I am Josh from ATM Stake Pool, your presenter for AdaPulse for today. Let's just crack on with this, shall we? Now, the crypto industry lending sector often exhibits like an imbalance of power between like the borrowers and the lenders. And it's generally more favouring the lenders over the borrowers, do you know what I mean? And because borrowers face also sort of constant interest payments and the risk of a sudden like market downturn triggering a margin call, which is where, like, you've got to pay all that, you lose all your money, essentially. And defaulting on these obligations results in, essentially, like, collateral liquidation and loan closure. So Yamfore, however, offers this, like, unique approach to by eliminating individual lenders, essentially. Because all loans are funded directly from the protocol stablecoin Treasury. So eliminating the need for borrowers to maintain, like, collateral value and or make continuous like interest repayments. Now, margin calls and liquidation risks are not imposed on borrowers. So, the protocol manages the loan capital, assuming higher risks on behalf of the borrowers. So, enabling more favorable loan terms compared to traditional crypto platforms. So, it's also worth noting that this approach removes the lender's decision-making authority. So it's enhancing capital management efficiency. How Yamfore works. So Yamfore is a lending protocol on the Cardano blockchain that aims to provide efficient borrowing options, essentially. So it uses a load of stable coins native to Cardano backed by verifiable on-chain assets, for capital efficiency. Now, users can obtain loans by providing ADA as a collateral and adding CBLP tokens as a security deposit. The lending ratio can be adjusted based on the demand. Now, the protocol retains custody of collateral, but users retain control of staking and rewards, which is cool. So borrowers receive a non-fungible token, NFT, representing their loan position. So to close the loan, borrowers repay the principal loan plus the accrued interest. But it's important to note actually that Yamfore will undergo an external audit before that mainnet launch. So that is important. The tokenomics. The CBLP token serves three main purposes, and it's actually quite similar to a lot of other projects, which is utility, liquidity, and governance. So just so here's a pie chart. Let's get a pie chart out. So it has a total supply of 1 billion tokens, with each token divisible into 1 millionth parts. So that's 6 zeros, essentially. The majority of tokens are allocated to community members for fair distribution. Yamfore's Treasury, miscellaneous funds, and development team are designated by specific tokens. Now, as Yamfore grows, the demand for CBLP tokens increases, driving their value up. Now, the protocol employs the demand cycle and CBLP treasury mechanisms for continuous growth. Now, interest repayments on closed loans contribute to the stablecoin treasury, enabling more lending and increasing demand for CBLP tokens in the market. Now, CBLP token holders are responsible for maintaining an appropriate sort of lending ratio through the on-chain governance. The Treasury. Now, the Yamfore protocol will have an internal treasury containing 50%. So that's 500 million. 500 million. Yeah, half a billion of the total fixed supply of the protocol's native governance and utility token, which, as I said before, CBLP. Now, this treasury is called the CBLP Treasury, believe it or not, and it allows individuals to indirectly provide liquidity to Yamfore by depositing their stablecoins into the protocol's CBLP auction portal, acquiring a number of CBLP tokens through fair market supply and demand mechanisms. At the beginning of each epoch, a fixed number of CBLP tokens can be claimed from the CBLP Treasury. Now, as we've already said, CBLP auctions occur continuously until the CBLP Treasury is depleted. Now, this CBLP auction portal takes a fair supply and demand approach to token distribution, similar to that of NFBO. I'll include a link to that in the description below to Yamfore's non-fungible bond offering, which is what NFBO is, so if you want to know more. The governance. Now, Yamfore uses a unique and kind of novel approach to governance, and it's been dubbed progressive governance. And it aims to enable more participation in decentralized governance by literally simplifying the process and removing all the multiple points of friction, if you like, that the average user experiences. As we know, it can be tricky, and it just needs to be as simple as possible. Now, progressive governance will be an on-chain protocol, and the team ensures that the process will be autonomous and neutral for all CBLP token holders. So eliminating the need for users to register on third-party forums or social media platforms to participate in governance, because quite often they're all done on Discord and stuff like that. So in this way, it's really cool that it's done, it's in the protocol, it's on chain. Now, as I said before, this is a much dumbed down version of the article, and I've skipped some bits out. So do check the full article online if you want to see about the roadmap and you want to look into the team as well. But do remember to click the like button, hit subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified as soon as we've got content available. And share far and wide, because we want as many people as possible to see this content. Now, with that, I am Josh from ATM Stake Pool, your presenter for AdaPulse for today, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.